Um, I wanted to talk about the idea of Tekken versus Mortal Kombat. Now, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of fans that be against that because, blood. And probably a lot of Tekken fans, don't like Mortal Kombat, but I like both. To me, Tekken and Mortal Kombat is two of the greatest fighting games of all time. But maybe could be some good matchups. I mean, I think at least be like 20, 21 from each side because I'd want a Mog, the Dragon Emperor, and True Ogre to be in it. Not Ogre, True Ogre, just the monster version. I mean, you could have Liu Kang against Kazuya or Liu Kang against Jin. Really, it would probably be like the storyline of Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, where they really ain't nobody against anybody. They're against, all of them's against each other. But you'd want the best from the best from each side. I mean, Budracho and Bob and, Yoshimitsu and Baraka, would be in there. I mean, I guess the story could be like Shao Kahn chose these 20 characters from the Tekken universe and they have them teleported there, they just, are standing around, then they disappear and they're all of them standing there together and Shao Kahn, is sitting on his throne and tells them that he's invited them here to compete in Mortal Kombat. And, and then when they fight, they get teleported to, different places in the Mortal Kombat universe and the Tekken universe, and stuff. I mean, you'd have Scorpion and Sub-Zero and Johnny Cage and Sonya and Jax. You'd have Jack 6 and, Paul and King and, Hiachi and Raiden, would be in there. Nina against Sonya. I mean, and I wouldn't want it toned down either. I would let it have M rating, mature rating, and then let the Tekken characters have gory, bloody fatalities like the Mortal Kombat characters. Fuck that shit of tone it down like they did DC Universe. There's a lot of good characters that wasn't even in DC Universe. Could have been like Johnny Cage and Melina and Kun Lao and them wasn't even in there. So, but, it'd be something to see. I mean, you want the best of the best from each side. And Shang Tsung would be, and this time I want Shang Tsung to be turning into the Tekken characters and stuff, and tricking people. Because he didn't even do that shit in versus DC Universe. He didn't turn into nobody else. I mean, it was like an instant where Liu Kang thought the Flash or somebody was Shang Tsung transformed, but it wasn't. But I mean, it'd be something to see. They could be 42 characters, 43 like Shao Kahn. You can maybe unlock Shao Kahn at the end of the game. You fight Shao Kahn. I mean, they could be the Tekken version of it too, where they was no blood and stuff, and be a 3D game. I mean, it'd be something to see, and who'd be the boss character in the Tekken version of it. But, out of any of the verse games that they could make, Street Fighter versus, Mortal Kombat, or Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct, or Street Fighter versus Virtual Fighter, Tekken versus Virtual Fighter. I want to see Tekken versus Mortal Kombat more than anything. That right there is a game for me. The second biggest one's happening right now where Tekken's fighting Street Fighter, but I want Tekken to fight Mortal Kombat. I mean, that's a big one for me. I want to see them cross. I mean, hell, there's already the juggling to Mortal Kombat that started with Mortal Kombat 4 and went through Mortal Kombat 5, 6, 7, and versus DC and the new one, I mean, it'll be something to see if it ever happened. I mean, you know, the producer of Street Fighter, you know, was talking about the problems, you know, that didn't want to see, you know, Chun-Li get her spinal cord ripped out, or, you know, Ryu's head rolling across the ground. Well, it's Mortal Kombat. That's why you make 2 different games. You know? Blood, you know, that happens in a fight. I mean, not gory, but still. You don't want to tone it down. I mean, you don't want it toned down. But like I said, you know, I definitely want to see a MAGA versus True Ogre, you know, and all that stuff. Yeah. Definitely, you know, Kazuya, you know, being in there, because that's my favorite Tekken character. You know, it'd be a kick-ass game. Especially, you know, like I said, it'd be 2 different games, one with the blood and gore and one without. But like I said, I don't want to see it. If it can't be that way, then just don't make it, because I don't want to see another toned down Mortal Kombat game just to make a crossover. Well, take care. Bye.